Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued blind let's play Professor Layton in the Curious Village HD for mobile. My name is the FlightlessBird, this year's Story-Based Gaming channel, and today, joining us, once again, our wonderful amazing king of the giant robots friend, Zappa.
It's your boy Zappa, king of the giant. We didn't have a whole lot of puzzles last time. I want puzzles. I want puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, in total, we had 4 puzzles in the last video. We had a lot of plot though, and I like story. I mean, I'm a story-based gaming channel, so I'm okay with that, but surprisingly, not a lot of puzzles, but our story so far. Layton and Luke narrowly escaped the crush of a runaway Ferris wheel while searching the park. It's kind of weird because this wasn't the recap in the previous video. It's like they just kind of didn't recognize that this happened yet. The Ferris wheel destroys an old shack on the shore, revealing a secret subterranean path. And after finding a tower-shaped key in the underground room? Layton and Luke make their way back to town. With the key in hand, Layton debates heading to the tower. However, after sensing a sinister presence near them, the professor devises a plan to find out the fiend.
Back to the story.
Indeed, I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day, my friends. It's kind of weird that they did say that we found out the fiend in that recap. It's like the recap is slightly behind the story. But I still love the fact there is a recap though. Like, more games need that.
And if you missed the last episode, the fiend was Bray Wyatt.
R.I.P. my friend. That would be an amazing twist. I would love a cameo from Bray Wyatt in this game. That would be amazing. Alright, it's a dead end. No two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here.
I argue we've come exactly to the right spot, Luke.
What do you mean by that?
Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one can place a small object.
Yeah, eyes are a lot better than mine, Professor. Oh, yeah? Oh, so this must be?
Yes, curious indentation, no doubt. Spot indicated by Baron Heidel's note to Archibald.
I mean, how could someone not see that this is a keyhole? I mean, come on.
I'm willing to wager we've put this in there and give it a turn.
You see, what they should have done is they make the key, like, without the indentation. They should have made it like a jagged edge or something. So when you look at the wall, it just looks like a hole in the wall. But when you put it in, like, the jagged edge springs alive and opens up to, like, you know what I mean? It's too obvious, is what I'm trying to say. So weird how sometimes the animation is vertical and sometimes it's horizontal. That's cool, by the way. Wow.
Just as I suspected. All right, Luke, in we go.
Let's go. New chapter. Chapter 9, The Tower Secret. A path to the tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries, St. Mr. A. It looks like this is the final chapter.
Ooh.
The final chapter.
Remember, kids, rotate your saves. Go! Pixel Hunt. Yeah.
Good job, Gizmo Greg. No more best doggo. Okay.
Yes, looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles.
Yeah, we solved like 111.
All right, then. Into the tower you go.
That's kind of cool how the game has check marks. Like, you can't advance unless you have X amount. Sort of like Mario games where you have star counts, you know? Like in Super Mario 64, you can only go in certain places where you have a certain amount of stars. It's a cool progression model for a puzzle game.
30 stars, 70 stars, 108 stars. Wait, that's Suikoden.
Ah! You make me want to play that, but I'm waiting for the remaster. Dang it. Needs to come out already. This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here, and I can't see a thing.
Oh my.
What just happened?
The floor.
Arrgh!
Ugh.
Ugh, my head. Oh, he's got the scratch marks on him like he did earlier with Claudia.
Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope?
I mean, his poor side of his face keeps getting scratched up.
Just a little scuffed. He's just good. He's so good.
Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself?
Nothing a good long bath later won't solve. But more importantly, where are we?
This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over on the wall, Professor.
My word!
They're all the people in the village with keys next to them. And for some reason, this guy doesn't have his key anymore.
Isn't that the dude that got laid out by the pot?
Yeah, Simon. So I wonder if the keys open them up. You also notice that the girl is not here.
Uh-huh.
There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? And what's this? Almost every villager's name is on this wall. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St. Mystery? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out.
There's gotta be a puzzle hidden in here. Really?
Ah!
Oh, what's this notebook?
Did you find something interesting?
I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I've waited so long this day. As it comes close, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness in the end of all this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. There's nothing else in here?
Again?
What's
It's
this
just the
notebook?
same thing. Ah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it looks like. But man, not a single puzzle in here?
I know, right?
Shocked. There's like so much going on in this room. Whoa!
Bruh.
It's a jump scare.
What's this?
It's like playing Resident Evil 7 and your girlfriend comes crawling at you from the stairs and like jump scares you.
You.
Is that the same guy who did the voice in the door?
Don't know.
I don't
Because
think so.
the voice in the door was question marks.
Grr. You two again. What are you doing here? What are you up to?
Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about?
I like the steam when he breathed. I knew it! Came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me, I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two suffering about every nook and cranny in town getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give me back number 38.
Please calm yourself, sir. Just as though we have to save for a moment.
Who is number 38? And yes,
We
I
haven't
said,
attempted to keep
who?
the work. We're merely searching for the golden apple. Needless knows about this number 38 business.
Oh! Didn't you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then?
Precisely. Do you know anything that could help us?
So that's how it is, eh? What to look for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles of the tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond tip drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to say stuff to walk right into some sort of trap. Why would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards the goal. Some mischief maker stuck into the village and had me all confused. I think I figured things out now.
Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Mr. Ray's big secret?
Alright. Well, the name is Bruno. I work for the Vinyl family. For some time now, I managed to see Mr. A from up here in the tower.
Manage St. Mr. Ray. You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, are you?
What in the world are you talking about? Come on, Luke, catch on.
Get on the bus, man. Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. You called the cogs you found about the village and listen names you saw in that room. All the villagers in St. Mr. Ray are robots created by Bruno.
What do you mean the villagers are all robots?
Luke. In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mr. Ray aren't human, but they're intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. Regular-sized ones, not giant. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone can build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir.
Oh, aren't you the sharp one? I imagine you figured out so much of the mystery yourself. What do you mean, sir?
St. Mr. Ray isn't a real town. Luke, it was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno?
I'm here, right on the money. Well, Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune could come forward. He had me build a city and all it will, and then to prepare for that day. Well, then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of the tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives to can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed how Baron Reinhold wanted to protect his treasure.
Not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure.
But why go through all this just to hide a treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Oh, whoops! Seems I've already been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answer's looking for it, waiting for you at the top of the tower. Now go on and get it. Show me if you're the one that solved the puzzle of the golden apple. As long as it's not a Sudoku, I'm okay with that.
I don't think it's a Sudoku.
Well, I don't know if you've ever...
I'm having flashbacks.
I don't know if you've ever seen or played through Zero Escape. But in the first game, 999, the last puzzle was basically a Sudoku.
Oh, rude.
Oh, it's not easy. Professor, look, the stairs are barred off.
Especially one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. Perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Yum, yum, yum.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh my god.
Oh, stinky.
That's a lot. And it's a get the ball out. The practicing door has a device on it that contains a small ball in the upper right corner. We got the ball to hold in the lower right. It looks like the door might open. Side block side away as short as possible is 21.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
my initial instinct is to do this.
Right, because you gotta move everything around. Yeah, do that. And then you get a little bit of rotation going. Huh?
I don't think that helps me. Let me restart. I'm not a huge fan of these puzzles. I mean, logically it tells me to do that. That might be a trick. No, because I can't do anything with this.
Take the those purple squares.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, and then shuffle that up and see what we can do from here.
And throw these up.
Hold
on. If I take this and I do that, I can take this and then do that.
Let's go.
Woo!
70 points, free.
Well done with that. Were you able to get the ball to back and forth without shuffling too much back and forth? If you had to move the ball lots of times to reach the goal, don't worry. Figuring out how to get to the goal in few moves, nah, it's fine. We're good with that.
If we were that worried, I would have looked up a guide. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on to something more interesting.
All right, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, something that's been on my mind for a while.
What is it,
Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paulo. It could be just me, but I feel like that wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who?
Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing.
Bruno? But why in the world would Bruno do something like that?
Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mr. Ray seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret.
That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. I think that's the point.
But who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to ask about that too.
Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me next the question while we're climbing.
Alright.
I mean, he's not going to know who we are when we walk in the door.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, hey, look, there's a dude and a kid. Are they evil, conniving, scheming dastards? Or just some cool guys trying to solve a puzzle or 10?
Hello?
Let's back down into the void.
I have work to do now. Well, that matters, so do you. Should you do in the dubs a long ways up? Now get out of here, mentally kids.
I know Robo Dog too. That's out.
Just wanted to double check.
Right.
Oh, that door takes a long time to open. Door number 2. It's a big question mark is where our goal is, but first...
Ching! Yo, what? What was that?
A puzzle solving charm. Oh, that in the locked door. Whoever built this town must enjoy watching people suffer.
Well, my boy, you're just going to stand there and complain about it?
No. Leave this puzzle to me. Right. A magic square.
I hope it's...
Ooh. Speaking of Sudoku, you need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. Magic square is set in numbers organized in squares, so any string. Oh, this is a Sudoku. I jinxed myself.
Curse you.
1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open lock. I jinxed myself. So... I feel like 9 should go here because it's the lowest number in both locations.
Right.
And then a 3 and then a 4. Now, if I do that, 9 plus 1 plus 4 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not 14.
Why isn't it?
Oh, it is. I can't do math. Okay, that's 14, that's 14.
We're on a roll here, so 14 might be the goal number.
Normally, 5 could go in the middle.
So that
But
would
that'll
be
be
6, which means 8 needs to go up top.
No, the problem is, no matter what I do now, this is
Mm,
not going to add up. Because this is
no,
14 already.
Wait, well, does diagonal count? Oh, it does say diagonal, yeah.
It's a Sudoku.
I didn't know diagonal counted. That's different for me.
Yeah, Sudoku's diagonal always counts. And the problem is always the 9.
Oh.
The 9 is always a problem. So what I need to do is I need to put the 9, like, in a non-diagonal spot to limit its range. So if I do something like that, that hits the 2, that hits the 1. And that nullifies the point value. Then maybe move the 8 here on the opposite side. And then the 7 here.
So that the highest value numbers don't clash with one another.
And then 3 here. Well, yeah, I mean, that's sort of...
15 there.
So what is this total? 9 plus 3 is 14.
That's 14 again, yeah.
3 plus 8 is 11. That doesn't work because this 4 wouldn't work.
No. And I was thinking 4 would have to go in the middle anyway.
Let's try that. That's 9 plus 4 is 13, 14.
Yeah, just 14. And 14 may not be the goal number here. That's what we keep ending up with.
The problem is 7 plus 4 doesn't work.
So that's 11, 12, 13, 14.
12, 14.
11.
That's not gonna work here. I'm not good at Sudoku. That's not gonna work here.
And I don't do them often enough.
I mean, the 7, 9s, 8s have to be opposite.
Right. They can't be...
14, 11. Can't be there.
Well, what if we try trading the 9 and the 8? Like swapping their spots and see what we can do with that.
Let me put the 6 here first.
Okay.
So this is 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8, which means 8 would have to go here. And then this is 16, right? 16,
yes.
16, 16. 7 plus 6 is 13.
So there's 3 in the corner.
And then 8 plus 3 is 11.
I don't think that works.
It
The
doesn't.
top row is only 14 again.
So what'd you say in the middle?
Oh no, no, I don't remember. I just suggested swapping where we started with the 9 and the 8.
Right. So 7 plus 9 is 16, 17. That's not 17. So 14, 15. 13, 16. Fifteen, 17.
Maybe we should put the 7 and swap the 7 and the 5, but I don't know. I don't know.
Try and take them all off. So we have a 2 and a 1. Let's put 9 in the middle. And then 3 over here. So let's put 8 here. That'd be 17. Plus 2 is 19.
Yeah, but nothing else is going to get that high.
Okay. So
I think you had the right idea where the 7, 8, and 9 have to be like unrelated to one another.
okay, so that's 9. That's 10. So this is not gonna work no matter what we do. So the 8 and the 9 have to be like crossed. So this is 10. That's 10. This is 12. If I put a 4 here, that's 16. That's not 16. I don't think it works with the 7 here. Because this is 12, this is 9. You can't have numbers add up if they start like this. That's 11, that's 10. That's 10, that's 10. That's 11. That's 8. So maybe we just need to figure out like the 2 points. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because right here, going down this way, this has to equal this. You see that?
Right.
And then going this way, this has to equal this. So if we can find out these numbers, then we can work from there. So let's throw the 9 here next to the 1. I actually throw it next to the 1 and the 2. You can't put it here. No, you can put it here. So you have 11 and you have 10, but then the diagonal, you need a big number here and it's not gonna work. Because this would be 18. That's too big because you can't make an 18 here. It's 10 and 10. Like, I need the 2 to be here, not over there. So the 9 and the 8 can't be in the same quadrant.
Right.
So I'm thinking that this has to be, it's either gotta be 9, 8, 7 or 7, 8, 9 or 8. This has to be like some sort of cross. With the 3 probably here. So that makes 11, 13. And that's a 10. That's impossible. That makes 10, that makes 10. Okay, so this makes 10 on both sides. So this is equal here and it's equal here. So no matter what number we put here, these two things are going to be true. And we know it totals up to 13 if this is true. That doesn't work. Because we only have 4. Yeah, we only have 4. That doesn't work. Should we ask for a hint?
Yeah, probably.
Because I have a feeling I'm going to be bashing my head against the Sudoku for a while. If you have patience to experience with all 7 numbers, you'll run across the answer eventually. On the hand, not everyone has patience to do that, so here's a hint. The number 5 goes in the center space. Okay.
Alright.
We know one number. So can we work our way on with this? If a 9 is here, that's the biggest number possible. Then this is 16. Can this be 16? Only if this 6 goes here. Can this be 16? Only if the 8 goes here. Can this be 16? 8 plus 5 is 13, only if the 3 goes here. Can this be 16? Only if the 4 goes there. Can this be 16? No.
No. Huh.
Dang! Dang!
close.
So close. So close. Okay, so let's try 8. I think we could cycle them this way. Like, no joke. I think we can do this. 8 plus 5 is 13. That's 15, right? So if that's 15, then this number here has to be 15 minus 6, which is a 9. True? If this has to be 15, then 2 plus 9 is 11, which means this has to be a 4. If this is 15, that means you need 15 minus 9, which is a 6. If this is 15, they need 15 minus 8, which is 7?
Yeah.
8 plus 3 is 11, plus 4 is 15.
Uh-huh.
8 plus 5 is
I think
13.
Yeah. I think that's the move.
I think I've got it.
Alright. I just need to know that one extra number. I had to play it on a little less difficulty. All 3 numbers align horizontally, vertically, diagonally should add 15. Magic squares have been around for thousands of years. The earliest record of magic squares date back 650 BC in ancient China. So, I mean, I just needed that one number.
Mm-hmm.
Because once I got that one number, you can work your way backwards by just putting in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 until you get something that works out.
Right.
But I couldn't solve with
Whereas-
just the 2 and the 1.
Wasn't enough. Not enough data.
Well, not enough data for my bird brain, at least. I got it. The door's open now.
Good show, Luke. So, what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now.
Well, I want to know when Don Paulo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he follows here. The only way to St. Mystery is through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Falco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paulo.
Yes, to be honest, I still haven't figured out how Don Paolo entered St. Mr. Ray myself. But it seems after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, so that's the man who skipped on his bill? It figures it was Don Paulo. So Weasel did himself to look like Inspector Chumley, stuck into the mansion, and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon?
We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along.
The way they're doing the story is kind of interesting. You know, how you had to solve a puzzle and then you solve a mystery and so on.
Hmm.
What the?
Who's
It's a
this
mailman
guy?
guy. Ah! Konnichiwa, amigos! I'm so glad to see other people. I'll be wanting this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Yeah, exactly. Ah! Jane Senpai! It just happened. Un momento. I'm wanting this news next thing I know, bam! I'm here! I think this isn't the local hotspot my godmother promised it would be.
How curious. So, where is it you'd like to go? You go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance.
Ah, Zizi! That should be enough information to get me here. But may I ask you one favor? All this talker says remind me of a nozzle, no. Answer it to me, por favor.
Bruh, stop with the languages.
He's going all over the place.
Too many languages. You're over there with the Gigi and the je ne sais pas.
Take the stairs. You have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st floor to the 4th. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th?
Another 48 seconds.
I mean, that's the obvious thing, right?
Okay, I mean...
No, not another 48 seconds, because there's... You have business on the 8th floor of a... Oh, wait. The 8th floor of a 10-floor story building.
Right.
Take 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st to the 4th.
Yeah.
Keep moving at the same speed. How long will it take you to reach the 4th, the 8th from the 4th? It seems like it's just double.
Wait, no.
Let me think
Because
about
you
this.
start at 1, so if you go to the 4th, that's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
That's
that's
3
3
floors.
floors.
So we
5,
have
6,
to
7, 8
divide
is
48
4.
by 3?
I would believe that to be true. Hold on. Let me get my calculator.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking the same thing you are. I like it when we're on
It
the
better
same
be a
page.
whole number.
I like it when we're on the
Better.
same page. 48 divided by 3, that's multiplication, flightless, not time. Let me try again. 48 divided by 3 is 16. So you
Okay,
ascend
cool.
1 floor at 16 seconds. So it's going to take you 48.
Plus
And then,
16.
oh, well, 16 times 4. So 64 plus 48. 112.
Yeah, but you're not going from the first floor. You're going from the 4th. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How long
You're
will it
only
take to
going up
reach
4
it?
floors.
Oh, you're right. You're only going up 4 floors. So it's just 64.
Right, 48 plus 16. Yes?
There we go.
Yeah!
Ta-da!
Woohoo! There are 3 flights of stairs between floors 1 and 4. 48 divided by 3 is 16. There are 4 floor flights of stairs between floors 4 and 8, so 16 times 4 is 64. You're right. Going from the first to the 4th floor means you climb a total of 3 flights of stairs. Going from the 4th to 8 means you have to go an additional 4 flights of stairs. Yep.
Right. So the trick is probably that you think you're going up 4 floors because you're going from 1 to floor.
Exactly. But when you count it out, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Now I'm ready to go back to the village.
All right, bye, Felicia.
What a strange... Professor, do you suppose that man is human?
I believe so. He is an odd one, though, isn't he? You seem to explore with such a poor sense of direction.
Well, that's how you explore things. You get lost.
Strange to us how he entered St. Mr. Ray. I don't think he even knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the prank.
Take the stairs.
There's a character like that with zero sense of direction. In Super Robot Wars, that's the full sentence. He has zero sense of direction, so it takes him too long to get from 2 places. But he does always show up where he needs to be at the correct time.
Nice.
It's like, I don't know how to go from Japan to America, but my friends needed help over in Europe, so that's where I ended up. It seems we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke.
Oh, I meant to ask you, but I run in with the explorer distracting me. How did Simon,
All in good time, my boy. First we need to solve this puzzle here. Looks like quite a challenge.
Oh, let's do it. 38, 6. Princess in a Box 1. Kind of weird to see a 1 this late in the game. Oh my god, what is this? Tired of leading a sheltered life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out the exit to the right. Oh god.
It's the hardest puzzle in the world. Which is a joke that they call this exact puzzle in Lufia 2.
I have faint memories of that. Lufia 2 is one of those games I remember as being one of my favorite Super Nintendo games of all time. And I've only played it once on the Super Nintendo, and I never played it since. Part of the reason I haven't played this is because emulation doesn't really do a good job with emulating it, because when you beat the game, you unlock more not difficulty, but more bonus stages. And for some reason, emulators don't save data when the game ends, it just crashes. And because of that, I don't have access to those other things. So I haven't played it in a long time.
I remember renting a cartridge of Lufia 2, and as a child, you think that blowing into the cartridge works.
Of course, I mean, as an adult, you think it works.
Sometimes you slap it, and then sometimes when you slap the Lufia 2 cartridge just right, you unlock everything.
Oh, really?
I don't know what I did, but I think I shook the battery out of place. I shook something in such a right way that, I went from, having not all the things to having all the things on the main menu. Oh, what?
That's awesome. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
But I couldn't tell you how long that cartridge was going to last, because that was a rental cart. I don't know how long. But I do think that the initial layout is the exact same as the. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up.
Isn't the like the original Lufia puzzle like 116 specific steps? You're talking about the chest, right?
Yeah, the game calls it the world's most difficult trick. Let's see the initial layout of it. Come on, internet.
How do I get this last piece? I don't get it. This piece is too long.
You might have to rotate the smaller pieces around.
But this piece is too long. No matter what
Just
I
keep
do.
rotating the smaller pieces.
I would need to move the red one up or the red one down.
Just
And then I would have to slide this one over.
there you go. Keep rotating.
There
Oh. That was a lot of twists and turns in that one. Classic example of slime puzzle, and that was only number 1.
No, the world's most difficult trick is slightly different, but it's the same number of blocks. Yeah, it's slightly different. Well, there we are. This door should open now.
Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon, what exactly happened to the mansion? Did Dumbledore really make off with Simon?
I'd say so. It's just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when we met Simon, or came across him as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled on the floor.
Look at that look. Just like with Raymond. So maybe Simon had also self-functioned properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Oh, do you suppose the noises of the tower actually sounds that Bruno's machine's working?
I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate disappearances with roaring from the tower. Don't forget that, despite his particular appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mr. Ray right then. She was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked.
And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chudley, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot.
But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Alright.
Princess in the
Look at that.
bottle,
Look at that face.
yeah.
Guitar. Let's go. Not her again.
Oh, Grammy.
What's so sweet to you here, Derry? How'd you like to try the puzzle made up? How on earth did she get up here?
She must have taken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves to try my puzzle already. It's a humdinger. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I see that 70. Oh boy. Card order.
Order.
You place 1 joker and 4 aces on Joker and aces again.
Oh.
We place 1 joker and 4 aces with the different suits face out of the table. Use the hints below to determine the position of each card. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker or the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. So this is a Silent Hill coin puzzle. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The club is the immediate right of the heart. So we know that the club has to
It's
be
gonna go heart club.
neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. What are we trying to find? Either the club or the heart. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club.
Well, that's a given since the club has to be next to the heart on one side.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how far on one side, because it could be here or it could be here. So I'm trying to figure out where that is.
The club is to the immediate right of the heart, so the club can't be right there.
Well, it could be.
No, it can't. Oh, wait,
club
no.
is the
Okay,
immediate
I'm
right.
thinking backwards. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, it could either be like this or like this. Most
Okay.
likely. It's one of these two. The question is it here or is it somewhere else?
Okay,
So if this, let's go with this being true. Now, it could be this, but let's say this is true. If this is true, neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. That's correct.
That's a given, right?
Where's the
fourth one.
spade at? Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. So the spade has to be here. Because
Okay.
it's impossible for the spade to be anywhere else, because then the diamond and the joker would be next to it.
Right, and then the last one.
Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Diamond
So
or
it has-
spade. So the diamond has to be here, the joker has to be here.
That tracks.
The club is the immediate right of the heart. That is true. The diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
The joker nor the diamond is next to the club. That's true. The diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. That's true.
There we go.
Sweet, I like that puzzle.
Damn,
Another puzzle solved.
got him, coach.
That one was a cool little logical puzzle that, you know, you could deduce. And like I said, that's basically sort of like the coin puzzle from Silent Hill. Only a strong grasp of the principal logic can get through this puzzle. Although I will say Silent Hill is probably a lot harder because Silent Hill, it doesn't tell you that you need all the slots. So you could be thinking that there's more coins in the game that you have to find to fill all the slots, but you don't need to fill all the slots in Silent Hill. So. Oh yes, that's right, but I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. I guess you followed us in here. I like that puzzle. Can we have more puzzles like that? Let's have these sliding ones. Wow, look how high up we are now. Puzzle charm? Is this the last puzzle in the game? Just like I thought. There's another puzzle like this or it looks really difficult, Professor.
Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me.
All the threes.
Well, at least it's not all the fours or all the dots.
Hey, if it was all the dots, that'd be great. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, exclamation mark. All the threes. For each, use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once, fill in the blanks to complete this equation.
Oh, boy.
What the heck is this?
Okay, so the last two digits have to be 13. Have to equal 13.
This one has to be 1.
Not necessarily.
No, it has to be 4.
That's a minus, not a plus.
This has to be 4. It's either 4 or 3.
That tracks, okay.
Any other number wouldn't work. It's either 4 or 3. It's probably 4, which means this number is probably bigger than this one. But let's start going right to left.
So
This could be anything, actually.
yeah, we need a basis to start from.
This could either be 9 and 6, or it could be 2 and 9?
It could 2 and not. Because that's 12, right?
Uh-huh. So hold
And
on,
then
hold
you
on.
would-
I need a sheet of paper. So the 5th number is either 2 minus 9 or what other numbers make 9 minus 6 or 8 minus 5. Okay, that's a huge rabbit hole. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So this is 4, this needs to be less. If this is 12, this needs to be less. So what do you need to borrow to make this 3?
I have a weird backwards way of solving this. We only have to figure out the bottom number, maybe, and then add it to the top like a reverse equation.
Maybe.
Like,
What's 13 minus 6?
nah.
That's 5. So that doesn't work.
Hey, now. No, I don't want to open that.
This works. And then that works. But nothing else works. Unless this is a 1. And then we have to... That would have to be a 4. Not a 1. It would be a 3. Because we make this a 2. Then make this a 1. So what would go here? 12 and 7? Make 5. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna get a hint. I don't want to bang my head against this too much.
Right.
I just call this a simple math problem, so you're just going to have to work it out if you want to solve it. Oh, there's a way to cut down on the amount of work you need to do. Try to think about the first and last digits for each number. The leftmost digit... I thought that was true!
I mean, that was a given.
I thought that was probably true. Because you borrow 1. So that hint didn't help me at all. So that means this has to be less. So this has to be either a 2 or a 9. No. Yeah, because you have to borrow 1 here. So this has to be either a 2 or a 9, or a 3 and an 8, or a... Can be 4 and 7. 5 and 6? No. So it either has to be a 9 and 2 or a 3 and an 8. Which means this is probably... This could probably be 3 and 8. This one has to be perfect. I don't have any other numbers that make this perfect. So what this is an 8 and a 3. Wait, 13 minus 12? That doesn't make any sense. 3 and 8 doesn't make sense. What number... What number makes a 3 here?
8, 9, 10, 11, 3? Oh, wait, yeah, 11. Okay. Right, that works.
Okay.
Hmm.
And we know this makes a 3. So you have to borrow 1 here. So if we borrow 1 here, what do I need to make this a 3? 16 minus 7, 15 minus 7, 13 minus 7. None of those will work. So 9 minus 6 works.
Mm-hmm.
5 minus 2 works.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Nope, that didn't work.
Okay, what if that was 12 minus 9? Then I take 1 away here. That'd be 2. That'd be a 5. That'd be a 6. But then these two don't work. Alright. There are 2 possible solutions, but some digits are located in the same place for both answers. For example, for both the solutions, 7 is the leftmost digit of the bottom number. No, leftmost. Here, right? 7 is the leftmost digit of the bottom number. Okay, if we know that's 7... If we know that's 7, then what taken away will give us 3? That'd be 16 minus 7. That'll be 11 minus 7. Wait a second, how does that work? Oh, it only works if we take 1 away from this. So if we take 1 away from this is a 0. And then we take 1 from this, it becomes a 10. So this one has to be 1.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Which means this one you had to take away from this. So if I put an 8 here, then this needs to be a... Well, if it's a 9 and a 2, that makes it 12, which is a 3. So that tracks.
So far.
But then I saw the 5 and the 6 in it.
3, yeah?
I'm run this on calculator just to make sure.
I have an idea. Yeah.
5, 1, 2, 6 minus 7, 9, 5, 3 is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Repeating.
That one I kind of need the hints for. I'm not gonna lie, that one. That's right, there are 2 possible correct configurations. Well, the thing is, the correct configurations, you just switch the last 2 numbers, right? So those last 2 could go in any order.
Yeah, because they're just flat out.
Yeah, so you could just switch those in any order.
Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach.
Professor, I was just thinking, do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room?
The one with the Baron's late wife, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course.
That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia?
Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. Craftsmanship simply remarkable. Reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive.
That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet?
Entirely possible, maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Laura doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions.
Yeah, she knew it wasn't her mother.
Right. Recently she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. It's sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her. I've changed its memory. Felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another of you. You're my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged with a construction role for Flora that was identical to his late wife.
Oh, she looks so cute.
But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus he decided to change Robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was really created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition.
Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I feel that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think?
I hope they do. Alright, we got 2 left.
And I think I recall what the golden apple is.
Okay, well, I think what we should probably do is we should stop here and finish the game in the next part. And if we have time, we can always go back through the main menu and start knocking out some of those puzzles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, the game could still take another half hour to complete based on how many more puzzles there are. And who knows? We may solve the puzzle in 30 seconds. We may solve the puzzle in 10 minutes. So yeah, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and this is our continued by Let's Play Professor Layton in the Curious Village. With me, the almighty king of giant robots and amazing friend, ASAP. But thank you for being here, my friend.
Absolutely, sir.
And I will see you all again very soon. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.